This is going to be a talking video with some random gameplay footage. Feel free to leave it running in the background while you do your thing. Hello. Since you're watching this video, I'm going to assume you might have some aspirations to becoming a video game QA tester. I have over a decade of video game QA experience, and in this series that may or may not go beyond this one video, I will hopefully enlighten you what to expect. There is a very good video by Extra Credits that I recommend you checking out. The link will be in the description. So you want to be a video game QA tester. Why? If your reason is because you want to play video games all day and get paid for it, you're better off being a streamer. So first, let me clear up some misconceptions that you might have about QA testing. You will not be tightening up any graphics. You do not need to be a pro MLG Evo Champion speedrunner. It does help though. Video game QA testing is different than software QA testing. Even though you are probably the expert on the title, your suggestions will generally be ignored. The movie Grandma's Boy is about as accurate to QA testing as Disney's Pocahontas is to history. QA testing is not a good way to get your foot into the video game industry. It is a way though. This is what you can expect when becoming a QA tester. Low pay, some days to be purely monotonous work, to get screwed over by whatever company you are working for. Cool people that you will become good friends with, some interesting people you never want to meet again, really long hours, and fantastic stories. Still interested in becoming a QA tester but having a hard time imagining it? Imagine the video game you are working on as Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet. So before it is even announced to the public, it might have a working title like A Tale of Two Houses, and only the balcony scene has been completed. This single scene is known as the vertical slice, and it is used to attract someone with a lot of money to fund this play based on whether or not they see the potential of the whole play based on that vertical slice. Now, it is your job as a tester to read that balcony scene over and over again while writing up any typos, incorrect font sizes, spacing errors, and anything else that looks wrong. I say looks wrong because it may be by design. Later, you get a new copy of that scene with whatever you wrote up, hopefully being fixed. Now, it is up to you to confirm that the issues you wrote up have been fixed or not. Then take appropriate actions. Then you repeat the bugging process all over again. As more and more of the scenes are being completed, out of order, you will continue to look for errors and write them up. Then after all the scenes have been written and added, last-minute changes and unforeseen issues will pop up. Now, this play of Romeo and Juliet you have spent months reading and rereading will require even more reading and rereading to ensure nothing newly added or changed has broken anything else. Since you are so close to launch, you will be doing overtime. The play goes gold, then the play Romeo and Juliet hits the public and brings in the big bucks. Testing is likely to continue even after Romeo and Juliet is released to the public because patches and DLC exist, and if you're lucky, you will still be employed. But most of the time, the majority of the testers and other contracted employees are let go. Now, to do this job for at least 8 hours a day for however many days, months, years it may take, requires an amount of mental fortitude and willpower that John Wick would give you a head nod. If you are still interested after that long metaphor, just remember, QA testers are not gaming professionals. They are a testing expert. If it is strange and not normal, they bug it. If it's broke, they write it up. If it's in the way, they document it. If they're lucky, they will get full-time 52 weeks of pay and royalties, for that is the closest they'll ever get to having recognition. And this is the end of Why Do You Want to Become a Video Game QA Tester? It has some errors. See if you can spot them.